Wow, we're live. Oh my god.
Wow! I need to open up the thing.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I also gotta do that too.
I have a second monitor now.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right, you do. Bing, 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 bing. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, and also I need to share this great post.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
Yep, no worries. You're good. Yes, load. Steel Samurai, the pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Interesting. The moon notice you who should gaze upon the road below this moon you never see. Oh. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Okay, this is interesting so far. Hi, Panda. In this next week's exciting episode, The Dark Messenger returns. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Writing Kolof's. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's named after me now. Yay! Oh yeah, DP isn't. He's on a call. Oh man. So Panda, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well on this fine Friday afternoon. Why am I getting notifs? Oh, that's why. God, I just noticed I have like so many notifs on my phone. Let me just clear those away. Okay. Nope, I'm just getting more notifs. Tell me why. Anyways.
All right, I'm good. Outside.
Yes.
You know what you have to do, right?
Do I?
You need to show me your screen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, yeah, that's right. I knew I was forgetting something. I just wasn't sure what it was. Cause we're like, I have a stream. Send out the link and stuff.
Can't hear the audio.
Oh, well, that's because nothing's happening. Like, there's no music.
There's no music in the background either.
No, there's no music in the background right now.
Hello, Ria.
Hey,
You read the
Ria.
entire Steam Samurai thing. I see the Steel Samurai. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That rocked. Ugh. Ow! That hurt. That hurt my ears.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh my god, no!
Oh
It's been so long!
Oh my god.
Also, this fucking music, dude.
This is what happens when we don't play this game for 2 weeks. All the voices.
See you in hell. Ah, fuck, hold on.
Oh my god.
You in hell, evil magistrate.
Okay, that's good. Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
I think the problem is I tried to yell at her.
Whoa, stop waving that broom around.
I think the problem is I tried to yell at her.
Yeah, you did. That was...
Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? You don't know the Steel Samurai?
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. I'm 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Gramps! Finally, I'm not the one being called old. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Tsundere Phoenix.
Oh my god. Also, Panda, how's the audio mix, by the way? Because I know I was messing around with it a little bit today. Yep. Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested.
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes. They're saying that Steel Samurai killed a villain.
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have.
Huh?
No, sorry, my dog just started barking. I don't know if you heard that or not. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I heard that. It was like.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I know he's such a cutie. Alright. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick, Nick, please.
October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here,
Yeah.
watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role
I don't know why, but that just makes me think of Austin Powers.
in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior Neo O Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. More at 11.
This has to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Ranko Law office. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick?
Go where?
Got a Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I decided this will be our first case. Puffy face.
Oh my god, not the pouty face. I can't. Alright, let's go to the detention center. Jesus.
Here's your Australian.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Alright. Man, looks like fucking...
Finally have an Australian you can do.
Finally. I've been waiting for this moment. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it.
What?
Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
What? What? Whoa. What are you saying?
Yes?
Something wrong.
No.
This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
guess
exactly. Wolverine up in the
I guess it didn't matter. So
That's
much
why
for
he's
dreams.
perfect for the Aussie accent.
I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. What?
Nick.
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
You just said you think he did it.
Based on its appearances.
Oh my god, I can't. Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Okay. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Globus Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, jeez. They took
Yeah.
on. Wow. Okay. Damn.
He got murdered.
I can see that plain as day. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is?
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize to my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Wow. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo, Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Ooh, ah. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Well, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
Come on, Vamano. Everybody, let's go.
Nah. Oh, wrong button. Alright. To the studio.
Away.
Away we go.
But yeah, stream title makes a lot more sense now.
Oh yeah, no. Because I mean, you told me it's like, oh, do like lights, camera, investigation. I'm like, okay, interesting. Now,
Someone is knocking on my door. Give me a moment.
yep, no worries. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. And of course, Maya's the first person to talk in this whole scene. Goodness. I'll say this case is interesting so far. I just the bootleg Wolverine. I can't. It's just too funny. Way too funny. Goodness. Get out with the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde emotions. Yeah, no, because she was like going back and forth like, oh no, he's innocent. Oh no, he's guilty. He definitely did the murder. Back to, he's a good guy. It's like, what? Make up your mind, please. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I don't know. Wonder if we'll see the prosecutor again, the one from the last case. Probably. Honestly, I forget his name because it's just been so long since we've done that case.
Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door, but I'm good for a little bit more until my food arrives later, which hopefully won't happen immediately.
Okay. No worries. Yes, you are up. Good sir.
Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me. How do I do old lady better than that?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. How do... fucking I'm gonna roll with it.
You just go
It's
with
my
it.
job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out.
The gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Like, I want to give her nasally because of her fucking nose.
Oh, Jesus, she's going fast. Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
God.
This is old bag.
I wonder why.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, youth today.
Okay. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. But wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago? Now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Okay, I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, you are. Hammer?
And the victim, you dummy. The evil magistrate.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
Wow, someone's popular.
This is probably my food.
Oh,
I'll be right
okay. Okay. Wow, you're so popular. It's my food. Oh, God. I can't. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Oof. Yeah, that's gotta be rough. Now I'm trying to think, like, what actors nowadays only play villains? I'm trying to think. Oh, I mean, there is Giancarlo Esposito and stuff, because he was a villain in Breaking Bad. He was a villain in Star Wars. He was a villain in the latest Far Cry game. Actually, yeah, I've yet to see him be any type of like protagonist at all. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, and stuff. What other? Niño, Oreo, calma. I'm also trying to think. I mean, I guess maybe Willem Dafoe. I don't know. Well, I mean, technically he was kind of a good guy in John Wick and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. You wanna go outside, bud? You wanna go be with the other ones? Alright, I'm gonna let Oreo out of my room so he can hang out with his family, BRB. Okay.
Alright, I have returned. I have my food now. Hooray.
Oh, cool. Nice.
He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. Wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
Damn.
That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance.
That was pretty rough.
Sorry about that. Someone literally started talking to me through my door. I hope nobody heard that.
Oop.
No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many halls as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was sitting right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure you would like that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. It ain't about time for you to be heading home. There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Damn. Let me examine. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Oh, jeez.
Hey, no touching.
Oh god, I forgot about that face, yeah.
Gosh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's old bag for you.
Security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a melon on it. There's a melon of it on the desk in there. You can see the computer that runs security cameras. Alright, that should be everything. Alright, I guess we gotta go back to the detention center. Alright. Hello. How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Look at this gentle fucking giant.
Yeah. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. Oh, I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she never let up on you.
got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course.
Wow.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright, I got your paper. Oh wait, present. I got your paper. Take that! Ma'am. That would have been funny.
I like how you're in the spirit. You're in the spirit of this damn thing. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one is allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. A good detective told me himself.
No, of course.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, that 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick.
I like that.
Oh god.
50 cents!
Wow. I'm gonna put myself on Do Not Disturb.
Alright, main gate.
Yes.
Interesting. I like how she said left.
From that perspective, yes.
Yeah, from this perspective. But then yeah, it's like, wouldn't you be coming in through here?
Yeah, you're coming in from here. So to the left, if you're coming down, if you're facing downward there, you can't go left. You can only go right. That's what she said, right?
No, she said you can go left, not right. I'm pretty sure. Which I'm like, that is a bit confusing. Anyways,
Really?
I don't know.
Huh.
I could be
Interesting.
wrong, but either way.
That doesn't matter.
October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Do I even want to know what happened here? Okay.
I mean, you can kind of put together what happened there.
Ah, yes, Gumshoe. Hey!
Yeah, Gumshoe happened. I mean, what?
Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy detective work.
Poor Gumshoe.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So, how is your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Updated autopsy report.
Jeez. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio One. Now, the victim entered Studio One at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? He's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, here's evidence. We're finished.
Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that.
I'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We got a free plastic. We got a free pass to the place. Not class.
Plus, yep.
Now's our chance to check things out.
Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1-307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on a case?
Well, yeah, but... Sorry, someone come in. Yes.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Hey, us detectives get tired of staying around too, pal. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what was I supposed to mean, pal? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
Hold on, Sad. Look at the map that we got of the place. Because I want to think about this. Because because I think the way that we're thinking about it is a bit wrong. Huh. No, that's still super fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Because she wasn't talking about Studio 2, she was talking about the employee area.
Exactly.
Like, if you're talking about Studio 2, then fine.
Exactly. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. A card key? I think it means key card. Anyway, it makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Anything else? No. I did all that. Is there really nowhere else I can get in? Kind of sad.
Nick, look. The security lady in the guard station is stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah. And they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew that. Damn.
Hey, you.
Oh, God.
Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Oh, these things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you think. This guard station... This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look of him, too. He's not the one. What did it?
What? He was not the one what did it? I believe there should be. I think there should be a comma there.
Yeah.
I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Interesting. Let's see what happens when we do this.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would've hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Go down. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick. Let's take a look inside. Maybe we'll find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Jeez. Alright, let's go in.
But it's so cool.
Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Damn. Jeez. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How do you... How many stomachs does this girl have?
That's exactly what you were about to say, wasn't it?
Yeah. I had a feeling he was going to make
That
it.
would be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee key card key. That bothers me. This must
Card
be
key is the
Powers'.
actual legit way to say it, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It says Studio One.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow.
Because here's the thing, it's either a key that's a card or a card that's a key. Either way, it's the same function.
I know, I never heard of that before, so it's just weird to me.
Really, I've heard card key more than key card.
I've heard key card only.
I wonder what else is inside Power's bag.
Stop that. Ah, my partner, the thief in training. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky. It's just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on!
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Let's see, is anything else I missed? No, I think that is about everything in this room.
Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Boogity, 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 boogity.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? I mean, ain't wrong.
I love Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was kinda hoping to go through. There we go. The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room would work. It opened! So surprising.
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting the crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Jesus. Okay, let me see.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Of course. I wonder
Oh god. Oh god.
what the...
I think I know who it is. Hold on. Hey you, no touching that.
Oh. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know.
You know, no, I don't know.
Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP. Oh, Will Powers, WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay?
He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Wait, did you say your line? Oh, actually, wait. No, because now wait, let me try and fix my...
Am I quiet?
No, it was on my side. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, this is private. What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If JP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Alright, I need to go and make sure my uncle's awake.
Go for it. I'll look for clues. I'm just not gonna read this. Yes, don't touch it. Yeah, I got that. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Oldie, Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
I'm back.
Not oldie Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right.
Get ready to have this conversation a lot throughout the entire series, by the way.
What?
The one we're about to have.
Okay.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit on one of those. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. Look at those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought.
What's this?
That's her reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh?
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. That should be everything. Anything I can talk to you about? No, nothing. Main gate.
Oh, God.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw a suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
As sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, hey? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All these young like this nowadays, running your mouth like there's no tomorrow, saying some other thing like you young men saying no one's respecting you. I was back in my day was crying shame you today. Ah!
Jeez, she left.
Fuck me, man.
Oh God.
Like, that's the thing that I remember at the beginning of this stream that I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to do old back.
This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Bet. And Pooper. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers in his computer. But this computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Brain stop
Try the
autofilling.
computer. Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things. You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's
What?
see.
Oh,
First, I
Why
need
she-
the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. I believe it was this one. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this as photo evidence. Something's written on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, just show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not. Oh.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it's just a joke. So are we done for the day?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Alright, we're an hour in stream.
Yep. Woohoo!
Let's go. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court.
It's almost my birthday.
Wow! Oh yeah, that's right. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Sorry, boy, fuck.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, showed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One at Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio One. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio One. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. And jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m., The production staff came to Studio One to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Sure. I'm not reading it though. I'm sorry, can you describe that one more time? I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine, once more for the mentally... Wow. Challenged lawyer. Yeah, live it up all you can, Gumshoe. Employee area, right? During the morning here. Main gate to the studios. Was here at 1 p.m. on that day. There's a gate. Okay. Passed out of the studios. Here it is, Studio 1. The body was found. On the day of the murder, there was only 3 people. The victim, the defendant, and a young woman. Okay. The versus have run in play area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim driver went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1, he got to the guard station. Until later that day, 5 p.m. Rehearsal was canceled. Okay. Time of death was 2:30. Murder weapon. Yeah, skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. Wow. Medieval.
Wow. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh, God, help me. Will the witness declare her name? I'm excited for this part.
Oh my god.
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Oh, no.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Oh, jeez.
What a windy old bag.
So don't make fun of me just because of my name. There was this boy chest Captain Oldbag. Well, I tried.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
I love how you switched from Edgeworth to the other guy.
I can't, man. It's so fucking...
I know. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
Just get into the good parts, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Wendy Oldbag. God, this woman. I hate her.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer was, and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. And well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, there was one when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I was watching Hammer's run through. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Lucky. Wow, I want to see Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Nah. How did you know that?
I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I got him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
I'm glad someone said it. Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. No, what's in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Yeah, this one. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder?
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. What did I turn?
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo was Mr. Powers, do you?
No, the old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
Well, the prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyways, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. One morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the prompts. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Pause.
I know. I know. That did not sound good. He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear. The murder weapon?
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at the picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot.
You think you didn't trust me, whippersnapper?
Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Objection! Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her.
Well, Nick, find any glaring contradiction?
Well, she seems pretty sure that was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
No, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone, but I know that.
Everything I said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up.
You today always whining each other, pointing fingers that way and this way, blah, 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 blah. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There were the Powers, he's still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then? trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Bruh. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? What was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
I mean, I know I already pressed during this.
Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty badly.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyways, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai. Yes. And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right. You sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Are you sure?
Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
Not
It's hard to eat at the same time.
Oh, I know. I can tell. I can tell.
You let him have it, Andy boy.
A cheap boy?
Oh, fuck.
A windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Wow, they got away with saying that.
I know. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
God damn you, jackass. Oh.
No, I already seen that. Okay.
Yeah, so,
There has to be something I can present. Yeah, 2:30. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Photo number 2. I feel like there's gotta be something about photo number 2. There's gotta be something there. I don't know, man. I feel like it has something to do with this being the second photo. Fuck it. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time.
look at this photograph. No, wait.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that it means it was taken 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court? Also, wait a minute. If Jack went by, wouldn't the first picture be him going to Studio One anyways? Wouldn't that be the first picture? This is Jack going through?
I'll be honest, there should be a lot more pictures if every single time people go by that thing, because don't they all have to go by that to leave?
Actually, yeah, that is true. Actually, yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, that's true.
It might only be while the guard station's on.
Huh.
So, like, before she went back to the guard station, if Jack went in, like, it would have got a picture of him.
Huh. Interesting. If that's the case, then that's like a huge flaw in their security system. That's a pretty big flaw. No wonder he got murdered. Jeez.
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Oh my god.
Aw, believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Oh, somehow you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Fucking old way.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos I recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Bruh.
Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr.
old.
Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Jeez. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Oh yeah, alright, I don't need to read that part.
Come to think of it, didn't she think of that a little earlier?
Classic old windbag maneuver, Maya.
Might be a useful tactic to remember to use in my future career as a windbag.
Let's find out more about this erased photo.
I love how they just assume that I'm gonna become a windbag.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me.
And that's not suspicious?
They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh my god.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside the well.
Oh, and well, not the well.
It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
And you knew this and you didn't do anything?
Oh, and
And?
They're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased.
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What? Oh, jeez. Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard and impossible for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. And that's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
Recess!
And no forgetting vital information this time.
Alright, time to play some kickball. I mean, what?
Wow, kickball. Actually, kickball was one of my favorite things to do back in like elementary.
I remember you used to kick it out of the schoolyard into like one of the houses' yard. We'd have to go off school premises to go get it.
Love that. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You think I care about... You think I care of that stuff? Not me.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
Hold on.
Yep.
I'm moving things around my desk and I don't want to knock it over because I got a microphone. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photos we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed to this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware This court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? Definitely not the grade school boy. Fuck. So I can either go for the security lady, even though, like, she does have a pretty good alibi, but my best chance is to throw the assistant girl under the bus. Oh. I mean, fuck, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with the assistant girl, I'm so sorry. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became. Oh my god. What the fuck? Sorry. That's just ridiculous. The body frames are so different. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor.
Objection.
Fucking hell.
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh, bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Powers and Paul Hema were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Oh, fuck.
The assistant knew nothing of Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She would have limped. That kind of takes the legs out from under the cape.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
No, not my peanut. I mean, what?
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Nobody knows my sorrow.
Mr. Wright. Good, this fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
I love
Very well, go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder? Okay, the security lady.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Oh.
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
Whippersnapper.
Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? Let's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. And then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What was that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Yeah, press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Emma?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings. I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter.
Bruh.
When I was that age, I could pin my own man in 10 seconds.
That's weird.
I believe it.
Your thoughts
Your
are so
face? I
right.
believe it.
That boy's not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kid and mean to your elders, Jay? Whippersnapper.
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. Actually, yeah, it would be the card key, actually. Cause if it was the boy, how the fuck could he get in? The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Well, very well.
Fucking ratio, bitch.
Lawyered. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. I love the fact that the judge fucks up on her first name. That was like something old bag. Oh, God. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wow. Oh, jeez.
Wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, as you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify.
Testify! No, wait. Wrong kind of testify. Level Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. And they said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Oh. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to show my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
The power of the old bag.
So you're told not to talk.
That's right, but the studio and the TV bigwigs know less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map. Here it is. You go through the gate and go all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So, you got your bonus and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Nope, continue. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Then, who were these people? The director. Yeah, this is the same thing. Okay. Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Edgeworth looks fucking constipated.
I know, it's great. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I say, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We'll have to find out more about this director and producer. Oh, hey, Malene.
We're both like, chat interaction finally.
It's like, oh yes, finally. Ah,
Word.
yes, social.
Sweet, sweet word.
They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have you figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't really think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Yeah, save my progress.
Save the game.
Yes. Yes. Alright.
Yes, the sync. We are in sync. Bye, 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 bye.
I was thinking the same thing. Alright. I believe we're 2 hours in and stuff.
Yeah.
We've done our first examination, walkthrough.
Yes,
of
our
this
first
case,
investigation. We did
and
the first trial.
First court trial session and stuff. I think this is a good place to end it for now, and then continue
Yep.
it next week.
So again, bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, so thank you for joining. I hope everyone had fun listening to us be idiots for 2 hours straight, and everything. And then actually be streaming on Sunday.
Yeah.
I was thinking of playing Helldivers actually, but I have to test out if the recording software will actually work, just because I don't know how stressful Helldivers is graphically. Anyways,
Yeah,
so,
I see.
yeah, so I gotta do some test work on that. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and if it doesn't work and stuff, then I'll figure something out. Anyways, but yes, thank you for joining and stuff. Hope to see you on Sunday, and if you're watching this as a VOD, thank you for watching the whole VOD if you did make it to the end. But yes, see you later, and